Let's be real, most people post a few pins and they expect thousands of views after 1 week, and when it doesn't happen, they just quit. The truth is that Pinterest is very powerful, but it's a long game. It rewards people who are consistent, who are strategic and patient, and if that's you, you are going to win. And if you are not patient, you might as well stop watching this video now. So let's break down exactly how long it takes to grow on Pinterest and what you can do to actually achieve the results faster. Before I start, I want to invite you to my private community called Pin Lions. It's a community for bloggers, for Pinterest marketers, basically anyone who wants to grow their Pinterest account. You can get access to all of my prompts, all of my templates, and all of my custom tools that I created for myself. And you also get one-on-one DM access to me, so if you have any kind of questions about Pinterest, maybe I can help. We have members from a lot of different countries, so there is a chance that someone from your country is already inside of the community and two of you can connect and chat about Pinterest inside of the community. If it sounds interesting, the link is in the description, you know what to do, but for now, let's go back to the video. So, how long does it actually take to grow on Pinterest? The answer is that it depends, because your account age matters, your posting volume matters, your keywords, your visuals, your niche, everything plays a role. But I will give you a realistic timeline, because you have to expect to spend at least a couple of months on average before you start seeing the momentum. So honestly, if you are looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, Pinterest is not for you, because it's a long game, it takes time, because the platform needs to learn more about your account before it starts pushing your content. And since I am running a couple of different Pinterest accounts, I want to show you my stats so that you can see what you can expect in the future. So this is my main account that was created around 1 year ago. As you can see, in May 2024, it was pretty much dead, no clicks at all, no impressions. But then after a couple of months, in late August, it slowly started growing. And around here in November, I started using software called PinClicks. I have a few videos about it on my channel, so if you want, you can check it out, but I'm not gonna go into details in this video. But basically in November or somewhere around here, I started using PinClicks, and then the traffic pretty much skyrocketed. On average, this account gets around 2,000 outbound clicks every single day. So I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a great business, and it generates revenue from ads and affiliate marketing. The main takeaway from this case study is that maybe, just maybe, you and your account are somewhere around here. Let's say that you created the account a couple of months ago, you are posting regularly, you are consistent, and you are not seeing any results. Maybe you are here, and maybe in a month or two everything is going to change. So if you're not seeing any results, just try to stick to it a little bit longer, and who knows, maybe everything will kick off. Imagine what would happen if I would just quit around here. I would just give up and stop posting any pins. That would be a disaster. Case study number 2. As you can see, in January there was nothing, in February nothing. It's a food blog, by the way. Somewhere around here I started posting more, and then in March, after a couple of weeks, it finally started getting impressions and clicks. It's a small account and it's still in a very early stage, because it gets around 50 clicks per day, so it's not much, but who knows, maybe I will be able to scale it up to 100, 200, 500 clicks per day. But again, this is how it looks, basically nothing at the beginning, and then suddenly after a couple of weeks or months, it finally starts growing. Now, the last case study that I want to show you is the most interesting one, because it's fresh and it's using a completely different strategy. In this case, I did not create a new Pinterest account. This account was created by my family member around 10 years ago or something like that. I got access to this account and I started posting around 10th of February. So this is a very old Pinterest account, and I believe that it has some kind of authority in the eyes of the platform. So that's why, even though I started posting in February, in March it started growing very rapidly, and it actually reached over 360 clicks yesterday. I wasn't even that consistent with this account, but it's still growing, and I think it proves that Pinterest favors old accounts. So my advice here is that before you create a new Pinterest account, maybe it's a better idea to just ask around, ask your friends, ask your sister, ask your girlfriend. Maybe someone has access to an old Pinterest account that you could potentially use. Based on my own case study, I think that an old account can give you better results than a new account, but it's still possible to grow with a new account as well. And whether you are using a new account or an old account, the first month is all about the training the algorithm, because you don't want to start posting 50 pins per day on the first day after opening the account. So in my opinion, the best way to do it is to start slow, post 5 to 10 pins per day maximum, and make sure that each one links to a different URL, because Pinterest likes variety and you are showing the algorithm what kind of content you post and who is it for. So honestly, the first couple of weeks are all about building trust. It's not about going viral, you just have to build trust with the platform. If you are doing everything correctly, after 2 or 3 months, everything will start moving. You will see impressions going up, some pins will get saved, some will get clicks, and maybe some of your pins will actually go viral and some of them will have hundreds of saves. At this stage, you can simply look at what's getting clicks and just double down on that kind of content. You can increase your volume up to 20 or 30 or 35 pins per day. It's definitely going to help. If you are getting daily saves and clicks, then Pinterest trusts you at this point. So it's definitely okay to increase your volume up to 30 pins per day, or even a bit more, up to 40 even. It's not going to hurt your account at this stage. And then everything gets easier, because after posting 30 pins per day for a couple of weeks, you are definitely going to see much better results. The algorithm knows your content, your site is getting traffic, so it's just time to scale without burning out. And at this stage, I think it's a good idea to start exploring new niches that you can potentially add to your site. Because what's interesting, I recently did an experiment, and on my main food blog, I added some articles about home decor, even though this Pinterest account was not posting home decor stuff at all. It actually started getting traffic pretty fast, so honestly, it's a good idea to start adding new sections to your site to simply expand your site and your Pinterest account and target more keywords. If I had to start over and grow as fast as possible on Pinterest, here's what I would do. I would use an old Pinterest account. I would not create a new account. I would simply do everything it takes to get an old account instead. I would also definitely use pin clicks for keyword research. I talked about pin clicks quite often on my channel, so there are a lot of videos about it, but honestly, the best keyword research tool that you can potentially get. And of course, I would start slow. I wouldn't start with hundreds of pins on day one. I would probably do like 5 pins a day at first, each one to a different URL, and then I would gradually scale. And once I would start getting saves and clicks, that would be my green light to start adding like 20 or 30 or even 40 pins per day. So honestly, in my opinion, at first you have to build the trust, then you have to increase the volume, kind of reverse engineer what's working, and then scale everything. And that's how you get hundreds of clicks per day. And when it comes to the monetization timeline, first I would focus on traffic, because that's the most important part. It doesn't matter if you have ads or affiliate links on your site if you don't have any traffic. So first I would focus on building traffic up to 10,000 clicks per month. Then I would apply to ad networks to simply start making money with ads. Then I would focus on affiliate marketing, and I would add affiliate links to my best performing articles. You don't have to do it like this. You can add affiliate links whenever you add new articles, but personally I prefer adding links only when I see that articles are getting traffic, because I'd rather focus on building traffic rather than optimizing posts that maybe won't get any traffic at all. And the last part of the monetization strategy would be creating the digital product. And honestly, it can be anything. It can be an ebook or a template, just a low ticket offer, something for like $5 or $10 that can get sales every single day. Because if you are getting thousands of clicks every single day to your site and you are promoting your low ticket offer in there, there is a chance that you will get a couple of sales every day. So if you sell 2 ebooks for $10 every day, that's like $20 every single day. So it's an extra $600 per month on average. But again, it all comes back to traffic, because the more traffic you have, the more you can make with ads, the more you can make with affiliate marketing, and the more sales you can get of your own digital product. Before I finish, I just want to say that most people fail on Pinterest because they quit after a few weeks. Just don't be like those people. Just don't be like those people. The first couple of months are definitely the most difficult, because you are doing so much work. You are creating pins, creating new content, optimizing everything, and you are not seeing any kind of results. But once you start seeing the compounding effect, it's a completely different game, and that's where the fun starts. So trust the process and trust the timeline. If you want to get access to all of my strategies, templates, and custom tools, join the Pin Lions community. The link is in the description. You can also get access to all of my templates, all of my prompts, and my custom tools that I created for myself and members of the community. If you want to join, you know what to do. If you don't want to join, that's completely fine. I still hope that you are having a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful, and if you want, you can subscribe to this channel. See you next time.